Okay, so today we're talking. I'm Elise Dreams. Today we're talking about the Book of Boba Fett, Episode 5, The Return of the Mandalorian, and I have a lot of feels because I don't know about you, but I love Baby Yoda. And anytime we see Mandalorian, I'm expecting to see Baby Yoda again. But we did not get Baby Yoda. So get that out of your mind. We did not get Baby Yoda. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it because this is not going to be spoiler free. I have a few things that I want to talk about. Most notably is the fact that I've been talking about how because the Book of Boba Fett is based on a band of color that we have. Here's my security. I'm gonna hold him instead of my puppy like last time. Remember when I don't remember what video I held my dog all throughout the video, but okay. So let me clear it. Let me psych myself up for this. Okay, so the whole episode is Din like dealing with the aftermath of the last season. How he doesn't have his Razor Crest. He doesn't have Grogu anymore. I'm gonna call him Yodito though, so like sorry, get used to it. Um, so he he like he's pretty much taking the bus everywhere, as like one post put it on Tumblr. And I wish I had saved more posts and I had gone actually into the tags, but I'm afraid to go into the tags because I'm afraid I'm gonna say something and it's just gonna get us a lot of hate on Star Wars fandom hates people of color because I just can't contain my loathing of this episode. And I loathe it for one reason only. We didn't get Boba in this episode. I know we got Fennec, and that was great. She got a cameo at least. But here's a problem. Here's a problem. A lot of the Star Wars fandom seems to think that just because Pedro Pascal is Latino, that he must be a person of color. But he's not, and I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you some receipts. So here goes. Okay, so this is the tweet from Pedro Pascal in 2018. It's a little crazy the persistently marginal way North Americans understand Latin America. This coming from one of the whiteys. Okay, so this is from his verified Twitter account. And so like that's kind of why my Star Wars Random Hates People of Color blog doesn't talk about Pedro Pascal and Din Djarin as much as you would expect. It's because he's not a person of color. He's white. White Latinos exist, you know? Latinos come in all races. It's just a geographical thing and about how our cultures are like so enmeshed, but it doesn't have anything to do. He's not a person of color. He is privileged in that respect. I'm not saying anything about his sexuality. He could be. I know his sister is trans, and I know he's a good ally because he supports his sister, Luce. I can't remember her name, but I know she came out recently, and he was amazing about that. I'm really grateful that we have somebody who's so such a LGBTQ ally in Star Wars, but it just upsets me so much that I had completely forgotten, and this is my fault for forgetting, but I had completely forgotten that they said that the Book of Boba Fett was going to be the Mandalorian 2.5. I know, right? How could I forget? But there we go. It's 2.5, and now, oh my god, look, people are saying that Luke Skywalker is rumored to appear in the Book of Boba Fett episode. And like, as my followers were saying, I'm not gonna go down the whole thing with all of them. Okay, so like, I'm not. You can go ahead and read it. I'm just gonna basically say that yes, I love Luke. Luke was my very first crush as a kid. He like has my heart forever and ever. I will always love Mark Hamill. I even have a soft spot for Luke Hamill. Luke Hamill. Okay, Mark Hamill, CGI Luke Skywalker. Right? I wanted Substan, but now he's a bit problematic. But like I'm glad we got Mark Hamill back doing the voice and everything. But I'm just like, why is the only character of color in the Star Wars universe that's the main character being shoved aside on his own show? I'm sorry. I don't want to get. You can hate on me all you want for this opinion. I am sorry, but I just cannot get behind where the season is going. Like I get that Din wants to go see Baby Yoda or Grogito or Grogu. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna call him Baby Yoda or Grogito. I hate Grogu. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Today we're doing me, okay? So like, why did it have to be so much Din? It could have been that like we could have had flashbacks of his little jaunt around uh going around space in the equivalent of a bus, Like we could have had flashbacks of that in the Mandalorian, okay? In the Mandalorian. It does not have to be in the Book of Boba Fett. And I think it sucks that we cannot have a character of color be the star of his own show without racist reviewers, without racist fans, without like there's all this hate coming at him, and like even the creators of the show don't care to tell his story anymore. And I'm like, there's still so much that they could have covered with the Tuscans. He spent like 7-8 years with the Tuscans. Okay, why aren't we still talking about that? It's just so upsetting. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It got me here. Like, this is my. I tried to bring it in for my. This is my live blogging. Okay, and then, just in case you're wondering, the reason that Carrie Fisher is on the Star Wars Fandom Hates People of Color is because. Oh, here, let's make it bigger. Let's make it bigger. I don't know if you can see. Let's check. Oh, you can't see. Okay. It's. I didn't want to cut up the picture. Hold on. But technically, I chose it specifically because Kelly Marie Tran was in it. It's just that for the purposes of the website, she is Jewish, so I mean she's conditionally white, but like I chose this particular picture because it's got a really nice shot of marginalized people in the sequel trilogy. So I don't know. Plus, like Carrie Fisher was amazing. She's a bipolar representation for me. She did so much for mental health, and I love her. But okay, like I know she's not a person of color either, and it doesn't bother me that people think that Pedro Pascal is a person of color all the time. It doesn't like piss me off. It pisses me off that the creators don't treat Tamora Morrison and Boba Fett as the star of his own show. Okay, like that's the main point. Like people are gonna think whatever they want to think about Pedro Pascal because apparently they can't be bothered to understand what Latino means, what Latinidad means. And you know what? That's fine. Whatever. I just realized what a mess my room is. Do you know what? This is going up. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I forgot to show the rest of the Kelly Marie Tran. Oh, there we go. There we go. Kelly Marie Tran, Don Boyega, and Oscar Isaac. And like honestly, I just I wish they'd been. I want to not. I want to have like it just. I love Cassian Andor. I really expect to see good things from his show, but this is not boding well for what we're gonna get with the Cassian Andor show, because he's the only other person of color that has the show mentioned so far for Star Wars. And it's like, after that, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen in Star Wars? Because like, we don't know any of the projects that are being made in the movies. It's just, and now everybody's talking about, oh, Bryce Dallas Howard really understands Star Wars. She should be headed her own trio. And I'm like, no, she's only telling a white person's perspective. And I know that Din always wears the helmet, and you can't tell it's a white person. You can project whoever you want on there. But we've seen his face. We've seen his face. He took off the helmet. Okay? We can't pretend anymore. He's not a person of color. He's white. And you know what? If you disagree with me, go ahead and tell me. I will argue with you all the long day. I am so mad. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.